We got the fit for the weekend. Redbud 2021. What is this? Round 5, I think? I don't know. Doesn't matter. The vibe for the weekend, America, baby. Honestly, this is one of my favorite races of the entire year. I love the fans. I love the track. Honestly, you really can't beat it. So it's gonna be a good one. Either way, like, I have a ton of fun on this track. We're gonna get the lead. That big boy right there. Let's get it. Alright guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. This episode's gonna pop off. Roll the American flag. Let's go! It's Redbud, baby! Rip it. Redbud!
One in the cooler. Was it full?
There's one in the cooler.
First time qualifying here at Redbud. About to get it. We gonna get it. Let's get it. Yeah, that brother gone, man. That brother gone. Yep. This is what happens when you case the leap. You can't do it, man. You just can't case the leap. Not at Redbud. Brother gone. So first one actually started out like pretty good. I felt really good on the track. Redbud, like I said, is one of my favorite tracks. So you know, I just felt really good the whole time. You know, they waved the green flag, and I got, I think, 2 laps in. I cased the leap, and rear wheel felt weird, and what sucked is I was on a really good lap, and I looked back and the thing was just freaking mangled. Right now we're sitting P29, which isn't bad. Obviously I feel like I have room for a lot more. You know, I really was feeling good about, you know, the track, but, you know, just unfortunate circumstances. But we'll be out here, you know, qualifying round 2 and get a better time in. Bike was like kind of cutting out on idle, and then when I was riding back to the pit, like, and I was trying to idle, like, the thing was almost like choking itself out.
Yeah, it was doing that when I was with the ride.
It was doing it up,
going up to the pressure
washer. I didn't notice. Yeah, I wasn't able to get it cooled, but I kept it. It's not super duper hot here. It's like, I think it's like 82 or 83 right now.
Guys, we got like 20 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
ECU. Is this low enough? Fine. Like a weird start. I like started off like kind of back and then made a bunch of moves in the first lap. Got myself up into top 20. Honestly, I think I need to get some different stuff going on with the forks. Maybe a stiffer spring rate, just hold up the front end a little bit because the front's just diving. That's kind of something that I felt a little bit these first couple rounds, but it hasn't really been too bad. Now with the track being like super soft, with the really gnarly downhills, like it's kind of becoming a little more apparent. Fell and then stalled the bike. Just kind of rode like a ding dong. Gave up points. So turn around and we're headed out for Moto 2, and had to make a couple adjustments, suspension adjustments. Got to make sure that we put the gas on ice because stuff just is getting too hot, man. Other than that, we're ready to rock and roll.
Moto 2, baby.
Taking me the rest of the day, but decided to try and get it done while I can because I got a 9-hour drive to my buddy's house in Maryland. That's where I'll be staying for the week before Southwick. I'll tell you, man, Redbud was a bit of a rough day, to be honest. I mean, it just kind of seemed like one thing after another. First time qualifying, you know, pretty much exploded a wheel just about. The second time qualifying, we tried to make a suspension adjustment and it was not the right way that we needed to go. Obviously, just that was a dumb mistake. Trying to make it better for Moto 1, and you know, clearly there's just things that we have, you know, kind of been considering that we might need to do with the forks, you know, regarding going up in spring rate to kind of help the front end stay up a little better, kind of help, you know, just because the tracks are so incredibly, they're just brutal, man. You know, at this level, they're just brutal, and obviously I'm racing it super hard, and you know, the suspension can only handle so much, you know, when you don't have it set up, you know, the way that it needs to be set up. So, you know, we're going to do something about that this week. You know, whatever that looks like, we'll get it figured out. I'll be getting it done this week. The first moto, I felt like a dummy, and then, you know, stalled the bike and ended up having the gas boiling. We tried to make an adjustment for the ECU. We thought that there might have been an issue with, you know, the ECU and trying to trim it back. Turns out that the fuel was just boiling and there was no need for the ECU trim. So when I went off to take off the line in the second moto, the bike was just bogging. I didn't even make it down start straight, and I had to pull into the mechanics area and you know, start ripping the seat off and putting the ECU back because I knew that's immediately what it was. Obviously, we're keeping the gas on ice, so it wasn't that. You know, and by that time I was already a minute and a half behind the packs. At this stage, you know, with how deep the field is, you just can't start off you know, that far behind and expect yourself to move up the way. Onto Southwick, onto the wick, into the sand, and it'll be a good one. We'll keep pressing forward.